Hi, church family. This is Chris coming to you from one of my other temporary offices. It's where we do the children's church and other meetings. It's a good, quiet place when I need to be out of the office. So the video devotional today was inspired by Eugene Peterson's Reflections on Forgiveness that I read this week. And it stuck with me because I think it is a time for forgiveness. Many of us are home with family members in close quarters with nowhere to go. And so I think it's easy to get irritated with each other, to get annoyed by habits, and to start to get resentful. And I think that can do some real harm to relationships. And I think those of us who live alone, those of you who live alone, perhaps you have time to think about or be hurt by perhaps family and friends not reaching out to you as you hoped they might. I think our emotions in this time of pandemic are on the surface. They're a little bit raw, and I think we can be hypersensitive because it is a frightening time. It is an uncertain time. And some of us may feel more vulnerable and susceptible. And so we just, I think, can get hurt more easily. And so I would hope in this time we can forgive more easily, perhaps, than we normally do. Jesus certainly says a lot about forgiveness in the scriptures. In the Lord's Prayer that we pray every week, he tells us to forgive our debtors, to forgive those who have sinned against us, because of course, we have been forgiven first. And also there's a time when Peter comes to Jesus and says, "How often should I forgive the church member who has sinned against me?" And Jesus says, not 7 times, but 77 times. So there is no limit to God's forgiveness, and there need not be a limit to ours. Certainly, if there have been wrongs, if there are hurts that need to be addressed, we should do that. But if we have thought about it and we realize the hurt is coming because of this time, and that perhaps we've been hypersensitive, then I think we want to let those go. I think we want to forgive others even if they haven't asked for it, because it will free us from the burden and will free them as well, even if they know nothing about it. And when we extend grace, we are, of course, are extending the grace that was given to us first. And as we extend it to others, there is a ripple effect, I believe, and we are in some ways releasing God's grace further out into the world, God's love and God's grace. So I hope that where reconciliation needs to happen, you can be the first to begin that process. You can be the first to extend forgiveness. So I hope these thoughts and these scriptures will be meaningful to you. And as always, until we see each other again, Christ's peace to you and blessings, and have a good evening. Bye.